Hello everyone, what is up? I am the Adamsy Kid. Today we're going to be looking at Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 3 and comparing loads of different aspects to see which game, in my opinion, is the better of the game. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get straight into it. We're going to kick things off with a bit of the movement mechanisms, and as you can see, some basic movements on Advanced Warfare. Don't get me wrong, they completely changed Call of Duty and it brought into this era, but the movement was pretty restricted, and you know, it was pretty much a one big boost jump thing, which really was the problem with this. It would be like one jump up into the air and a little boost forward, and this is pretty much it up. Then you look at this: war run, jump, war run, controlling the jump so you can aim to where you want to be. Lovely little turn. This is what's made Black Ops 3 so much better than Advanced Warfare. If I took this gameplay in Advanced Warfare, it would not be as complex as this. This stuff would not be able to happen. Nice little bit of war running above the water, controlling my landing, then getting myself up here and able to kill the enemy there. Lovely little bit of movement which I thoroughly enjoy. Again, there, little war run, and able to kill the opponent there. And just able to control a nice little glide move whilst jumping. And this is one of my favourite features on this map. I can't remember which one it is, but the little bit of movement there on them walls there. Okay, I do die in this clip. Again here, a similar movement. It's just something which is really good, and I do thoroughly enjoy it. Now we get into some Advanced Warfare, and the movement it feels really restricted. The movement there, you can make one height jump, you can boost forward, but you can't do it when you're jumping. You know, when you're jumping, you jump up, then you boost forward. It just didn't feel as good as it is on Black Ops 3, and I think that's because Black Ops 3, as we're about to see here, is a refined version of it. The war running, the fact that you can judge how far you want to jump, you're not restricted to anything. I mean, I have shown a lot of me running along this wall, because war running for me is something which is just taking what Advanced Warfare had, just refined it into something completely different. I mean, look here again at here, one jump there. You know, there'd be sections there, maybe war running in Black Ops 3, but no, you restricted. I don't even need slide on this game because it's just so lackluster and stuff, and it just doesn't. Two clips here. First is the Advanced Warfare, just a bit of movement play. And you see here, let's have a look at different kinds of movement. There's the jump and the thrust forward, which is pretty much all that this game had, and you can just see how far I'm just moving up this map, you know, just trying to boost and stuff, which is the only real free movement which you have. Then look at this, nice little bit of movement there, get a little bit of cut offness, but then this bit here, which is something which I just find this game has so much of. Lovely run there, move there, nice little wall run. You're able to infiltrate in different ways. There are so many ways you can play this game and be tactical on Black Ops 3. I know this is only the beta and I cannot wait for the full game, but I mean, this clip, another clip from this angle, it just feels natural. It just feels as if, you know, we've got the right balance between a natural COD and this Advanced Warfare stuff. To finish off this section, I do have to say that Black Ops 3's movement is so much better than Advanced Warfare. I mean, let's look at this. I managed to do some nice little sliding to get the kill. War running is just something which is beautiful. I was a bit skeptic at first, but it's something I thoroughly enjoy. And the fact that they've refined the jumping or extra movements to this thrust jumping is amazing. So on that note, for movement, I'm going to have to give it Call of Duty Black Ops 3 1, Advanced Warfare 0. So this is the audio and the graphics. So I just want to have a listen to some of the audio in this little section here, which I'm going to show you guys on Black Ops 3.
Bomb online. Hostile UAV above. Charges set. Hostile care package overhead.
Outrider neutralized.
Charges defused.
Get a UAV overhead now.
Establish perimeter at 10,000 feet ATL.
Please, inbound.
So that is some of the audio which this game delivers. It is absolutely top notch. I mean, some of the audio which you hear in the game, it just sounds a lot more realistic than what I'm going to show you on the Advanced Warfare.
We're winning this fight. Securing A. Lost the lead. Securing Alpha. Enemy UAV above. Enemy care package incoming. Alpha secure. Taking control.
Now, you might think the sound on there is relatively good, and I'm not gonna lie, it is decent sound, but it just feels too hectic. I mean, I know I did choose the map Sideshow, I just went on the game, wanted to get some sound, that's the map which came up. For me, this game just feels like it's got a better balance of sound in it. I mean, I've seen a lot of games which have just thrown so much audio in it, which is just not necessary in first-person shooters, but this one seems to balance it out in Black Ops 3, and like Advanced Warfare, which on the map just had too much sound going on. I mean, I want to compare two little clips now between Black Ops 3 and Advanced Warfare, so have a listen to this.
Be advised, hostile dart in your AO. A. Our UAV is online. We lost A. Enemy has Bravo. We lost A. Securing B. Securing A. Missile flight ready for launch.
So we've got two very similarly length clips with a lot of action, a lot of stuff going on. Let's look at Advanced Warfare first, and what you hear in the clip is a lot of just stuff going on in completely different areas of the game, like stuff which is happening across the map. It's hard to get a sense of where everyone is, trying to listen to footsteps and everything like that. It feels like all the sound is just compiled in and you can pretty much hear everything, which may add a bit of realism in terms you'll be able to hear everything in actual warfare, but it also sort of sounds as if it's almost too loud in a way. Black Ops 3 on the other hand, you can more or less hear what's going on there, and there might be a little bit of background sound, but a lot of the sound is focused on where you are, which for me, it just feels a lot better. I mean, Advanced Warfare, you gotta admit, there is some pretty decent and good sound effects, but in terms of just my overall opinion on the sound, it's going to Black Ops 3, but that's not it. Graphics wise, we've got to look at some graphics. I've picked out a few pretty cool graphic things which I've found and I've been testing out. First of all, we're going to have this clip here, and I want to see what you can notice in this area. So obviously the colours are very vibrant, very, very lively, you feel more as if you are there and stuff. The graphics, around the surroundings look really good as well. All the little like bullets, bullet things, like little pellets and going out, or the flash. It seems good. See their shadow on your player, which is something which is, I believe, wasn't in Advanced Warfare. There's just a feeling, little movement and stuff within the within like the palm trees and stuff, which hopefully there will be a cool bit coming up in a minute. But this little bit of play here really, is really good, and I just want to show you one other clip from a different map. Okay, this is it. This is possibly one of my other favourite maps, the water thing. Just look at this bit here, the graphics here. The rocks from a distance look beautiful. There's little bits of shine and stuff. You have that element of, it just feels very, very good. And to be honest, I thoroughly enjoy it. I mean, the water here as well. I mean, the waterfall there, nice bit of feature there. It's not the best, I know, that little bit, that little bit of water splashing there, for me is beautiful. And just to finish this little clip off here, a little bit of damage going to water. So yes guys, this is the last bit of graphic. This is the Advanced Warfare. It looks bland. It looks colourless. You know, yes, it does have better graphics than you would see on the old gen, the PS3 and the Xbox 360. But compared to Black Ops 3, the graphics are very, very poor in my opinion. And first, it might be close in terms of audio between these two, which Black Ops 3 just great. But in terms of the graphics, it's 2-0 to Black Ops 3. So, weaponry. That is a key part of any any shooter, not just first person. As you can see, there is a lot of different guns and snipers and pistols and everything on Black Ops 3. Now, I'm a big fan of submachine guns, so a lot of these clips here
Hostile UAV incoming.
I ain't so good. I mean, this is a light machine gun here, which, you know, I'm just woeful with these sort of weapons. But there is one weapon on this game which I love, and that is the ARK. Look at that. Look at this bit here. But there is probably a lot of different weapons, and there is one weapon in particular which I'm going to show you now from Advanced Warfare coming up. Look at that beautiful shot. Here we go then. The BAL 27 Obsidian Steed in Advanced Warfare was for me the best gun which had that and the Insanity, but I've mostly got gameplay of the Obsidian Steed. For me, it was such a good submachine gun and stuff, along with the AK-12, but the Obsidian Steed, it was just a beautiful, beautiful weapon and stuff. The BAL 27 itself was great. This weapon there was beautiful. And you can see it's sort of similar in a way to the ARK and stuff in terms of bullet capacity, I guess. And also sort of the feel, the fire rate, sort of the stats I believe are quite similar to that gun. But something which made Advanced Warfare above Black Ops 3 was the variation of weapons. We've got a little clip here just of some of the different variations of guns. I had quite a lot of different BALs and A4s, you know, AK-12s. There was just a cool variety which I think made the weapons more like be able to customize the classes. I think that was a cool feature. Don't get me wrong, the guns in Black Ops 3 are beautiful, but just looking at that clip there, seeing the different variations, seeing the different amount of guns in Advanced Warfare compared to pretty much one, there is pretty much one gun. I mean, yes, there is the leveling up system, which is really, really cool weapons. I love like prestiging of weapons in Black Ops 2. I don't think it had much difference, but the leveling up thing is a cool feature to have in weapons in Black Ops 3. And you can see there that's that little specialist. I've got another replay of that here. The specialist weapons as well, they are really cool. That does give it quite a decent variation to the game, which is a pretty cool thing. But I do prefer the Advanced Warfare base weapons, not the specialist, and this is more or less based on the base weapons. As you can see here with some beautiful, beautiful Advanced Warfare action, they've got a point back. So next up is the menu and the hub, and as you can see, starting off with the loading menu straight in there. It is beautiful seeing who is in your team, what specialist ability they have. The loading thing, you can, you know, it's very clear. And it is very, very, it feels engaging. It grabs your attention. That screen where you choose your weapon as well, I honestly love it. It just feels really cool. It feels like the good old Call of Duty. It feels like modern, yeah. Oh, kill cam view there. Love that as well. And as you can see, the main hub there, definitely got some of them cool feeling into that. Now we're going to see like the medals which come up, which is, I love the look of them. They look beautiful in here, which is something which I honestly wasn't the biggest fan of the way they looked in Advanced Warfare. As you can see, another view of it here. They look beautiful. Now let's compare it on Advanced Warfare. Boom! We have Advanced Warfare. The loading screen is quite dull. I do like the fact that it sort of shows you a little screenshot of the map. That is pretty cool, but it doesn't have that vibe. It doesn't get me into the mood of playing the map, which for me, I find that a huge problem with Advanced Warfare in a lot of aspects. It doesn't entice you. The colours and the layout and stuff isn't really lively. It doesn't always get me into the mood of playing Call of Duty as Black Ops 3 does. The colours are pretty bland. Obviously they're going with the yellow theme there. That little menu there for me, it's all right. It's decent, but it's not. It's similar to, I guess, to the Black Ops 3, but it's not my personal favorite look of like a little menu screen. There's been other ones, and the HUD itself is it's an alright HUD, to be honest. Nice little clear thing. There is a little bit of menu option there and stuff. We'll have some of that for the Black Ops 3 in a minute. But as you go back to the HUD in a second, hopefully this will speed up here. I've had to adjust this sound for other clips which I've used in the video. But as you can see, the HUD there, it's pretty basic. I do, however, like the feature of it saying First Blood, which I don't think features in this little clip here. But the HUD itself, for me, is just too basic, and it just doesn't get me into that mood. And we see this clip coming up here. It's just, you know, the metal there, you know. It's just something about the HUD which sort of is a bit weird. Again, the view of the people, you know, who died. It's just it's just basically text. It's not really. It's got that really weird feel to it as well. There's something about it which, you know, I like, but then again at the same time, I honestly am not the biggest fan of it. It's basic for HUD. It's basically just boxes with text in it, or just text. I mean, the one thing which is quite cool, and I do admit I do like, is the mini-map. And then obviously you'll see here the final kill cam. That screen though for me is absolutely the most basic thing you'll ever see. This here is actually pretty cool, but it just doesn't have that feel which Black Ops 3 seems to have delivered really well. And here I am showing you a little clip towards the end of a gamer here. You can see that looks so much more professionally done. It looks so much more aesthetically pleasing. You know, the little animations they have, and that for me, it feels more as if it is almost being broadcasted, as if that is, you know, like a professional like TV studio broadcast of the game. And the little ending bit here for me is just absolutely perfect. This is basically something which didn't know was going to be in it, but my god, it works extremely well. Advanced Warfare's menus is as basic as you want. It is quite clean, I do admit, but it's so basic and so dull. The colours they have, it's basically yellow and little like it's not even good colour. It's basically grey and stuff. It is quite clean, but it just doesn't have that wow, that colour factor which I love in menus. And then look at that. It is boom after action report there. Nice colour balance. There's a lot of colour. You know, it's still quite grey and stuff, but the colour it has in it just lively. And that there, the colour in the background is what sells it to me. It makes you feel as if you are almost waiting to go into action, you know, with a sight. The hub here is beautiful on the menu screen. Players on one side, your game mode and all that, you create a class, specialist, score streaks on the other, voting for your next map. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. For me, you know, it just looks clean. Treyarch have always done good ones. Black Ops 2, I love the layout of that. They've done a decent job on World at War and Black Ops 1. Black Ops 3, I think they've completely outdone themselves. Going into the fifth section, Black Ops 3 are doing well because they're 3-1 up in this little series. Something which is crucial for a good game is having good maps, especially in the multiplayer. Advanced Warfare had some decent maps. I'm going to show you a couple. First one is Sideshow, showing a lot of clips from this here. But you can pretty much see the whole map there. It's not the worst layout in the world. There is room to run about and stuff. You know, the maps weren't bad on Advanced Warfare. There were some decent maps. There were some dreadful maps, I'm not going to lie. But I'm looking at the positive side. You know, there were some decent maps on Advanced Warfare. This one was an okay map in my opinion. You know, wasn't much colour into it and stuff, but there was enough. You know, Green Band as well, beautiful map. This one was one of my personal favourites. Small map, remind me a lot of Nuketown. This one for me felt like the most Advanced Warfare feel to it. This is sort of the map. When I think of Advanced Warfare, I think of this and probably Biolab as well. Them was probably my favourite map. They're small, they're decent, there is good movement. It suits Advanced Warfare, does this map. This map is the perfect Advanced Warfare map. This map deserves a lot of credit for whoever thought of it and stuff. If some people don't like it, that's fine. I think it fits Advanced Warfare extremely well. But then you get onto Black Ops 3. You know, the map Hunted, a beautiful map, as is Combine. And you know, you just see some of these clips here. I mean, this map here, this is possibly my favourite map. This is probably my favourite map in Black Ops 3 beta. You know, nice colour. You know, it has a feel of it has decent colour into it, and the maps themselves, the layout of the maps are suited beautifully for this game. It sort of feels as if you are going back to like some of the maps more towards like a Black Ops 2 feel, the amount of colour there is in them. But it also has some features which are just beautiful for this game. I mean, I've said a lot, I've shown this clip a lot, or clips similar, but the maps are designed so well for like cool little innovative water runs and stuff. And you know, just the layout of the maps, I'm already I'm more familiar with the maps which, you know, after about 3-4 games in general, maybe 5 games just playing, compared to, you know, Advanced Warfare. It took me ages to get into the online feel for it and stuff. You know, this is playing 3-4 games, and 2 of them were on this map, 1 was on this map, and 1 was on the Combine as well. I think this one's like Stronghold or something. But this map here, again, is beautiful. It fits Advanced Warfare extremely well. Like, I do not just mean it's okay. I mean, it's extremely good. I mean, there's probably going to be not as good maps in the actual full game. But judging what I've seen, the maps here, I know as soon as the full game comes out, there's going to be maps I'm going to look for. I'm going to enjoy playing on the snowy map. I'm going to enjoy playing on Combine. I'm going to enjoy playing on Hunted. They are just amazing maps, and they've done well in the beta to get good maps into the game. There's cool little areas, you know, you can go to, and it just fits with the feel of not Advanced Warfare, of Black Ops 3. Advanced Warfare had some decent maps, but overall the game itself, some of the maps it didn't really suit. This map definitely suits the Black Ops 3 feel. And that's why Black Ops 3 wins the maps and take a 4-1 lead going into the final subject. We finish with game modes. There has been so many good game modes in the past in Call of Duty history. Black Ops 3 has, for me, my personal favourite game mode in it. I'll get to them in a minute. The key for a game mode is that there's got to be a lot of variation. They've got to be enjoyable. They've got to be fun. There's no point in having a game mode which is dire, which is absolute dreadful to play. No one gets any enjoyment out of a bad game mode, and this is why Black Ops 3 is so good. First one here, you can see this clip here through Domination, one of my personal favourites through Advanced Warfare, nonetheless. We then have Kill Confirmed, a good game mode, combines killing and the skill of getting dog tags. It is fun. My personal favourite game mode is back. That is Demolition. Love playing it on Black Ops 2. It's not been in for 2 years, so glad. And finally we have Team Deathmatch. Just 4 game modes which I know I'll be spending a hell of a lot of time on once Black Ops 3 rolls out proper. The reason I love these game modes is they're good for like killing people, like in terms of Team Deathmatch. You need to get a lot of kills, but also there's like strategy involved, you know, into them game modes. There's obviously the likes of Kill Confirmed, you know, you got to get dog tags, you know, the skill Demolition, you know, planting a bomb, you know, defending. There's strategy involved, even if it's not team-wise, which, you know, is a downside to the whole Call of Duty franchise. It's not really teamwork, it's more individual play. It is really good. Advanced Warfare, you can see here, this clip I've used so many times, but it's good to show Domination. Possibly, this and Team Deathmatch were the only real 2 normal playlists I'd play on, you know, Advanced Warfare when I was trying to be serious, you know, trying to do well. I'll play up link if I was just pissing about, but this was the only real game mode which, you know, for me felt strategic, which wasn't just team deathmatch. There was quite a few, you know, good party games, which I'm not sure what's going to be in Black Ops 3. Hopefully they bring back an equivalent to One Shot from Black Ops 2. I love that game mode there. I mean, I did enjoy One Shot and stuff in, I think it was One in the Chamber on Black Ops 2, but I enjoyed One Shot on here, you know, party games. That was the only real one I enjoyed. Infected wasn't too good, better on Ghost, but we're not going to go there. That game was pretty much the most dreadfulest thing I've ever seen. But, you know, there wasn't really much game modes which, you know, I thoroughly enjoyed. There was Search and Destroy, as you can see from party game which we did a while ago. You know, Black Ops 3 seems to be has to be the thing which revives Call of Duty. You know, there's no questioning that. Call of Duty has been on a downward spiral for a long time now, and this is really, you know, something which has to change. You know, Advanced Warfare was good to vary it up, to change after they needed to change it up after Ghosts. But what they did, you know, drove away a lot of, you know, hardcore COD fans, and I don't think they're gonna come back, or some of them won't. Black Ops 3 is combining both Advanced Warfare and Black Ops 2, which for me, the two most recent Call of Duties, you know, which I played. I didn't play much multiplayer on Black Ops 1, as more zombies. Didn't play any multiplayer on Modern Warfare 3. I only really played a little bit on Ghost, but mostly that's Infected. Black Ops 3 has to be good. It has to deliver. What the beta has shown so far is it will deliver. Whether they can carry that onto the full game, we'll have to wait till November 6th to find that out. But guys, this is going to be huge. I reckon sales are going to be boosting. This beta here, you know, looks to be absolutely amazing. I cannot wait now for November 6th to arrive. Black Ops 3, there'll be zombies and campaign thrown into the mix. And if multiplayer is even better than what it is, and that is going to be great. If it's just as good, I don't care, because I've thoroughly enjoyed this beta period. It has been absolutely fantastic. And it's another point, of course, to Black Ops 3. They've won 5-1 in this. Black Ops 3 looks to be a completely better game than Advanced Warfare. Hopefully can deliver to them expectations. If you stuck around for this whole video, then I thank you so much. It is hard to stay focused, I know from experience. And if you have stayed, please leave a like and a comment and a subscribe down below for more gaming content. FIFA 16, of course, is about a month away. Cannot wait to get gameplay on that as well. There will be Black Ops 3 when it comes out, and hopefully Fallout 4, I should say, not Titanfall, but Fallout 4. Cannot wait for that to happen. And until next time, guys, adios.